Hi everyone, Great Power 60 here. So I was watching Natasha on Treasured Books, and she was all excited about this new idea she's come up with, and I decided to try and replicate it to the best of my ability. So here it is here, and what it does is it opens like this, and 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 it opens like this. I think this is such a cool idea, great for journals, great for, oops, always this way, then down, always this way, then down, always this way, then down, always this way, then down. Wouldn't that be cute on the cover of a journal? I think it would be so cute. And you just take different sizes of paper. I'm going to link her channel below so that you can have a look at how she created this and how excited she got. And this is just my first attempt at it. So I will link her channel below so that you can go see how she created this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 pages. I think she went up to a total of 8. You can go up to as many as you want. The biggest trick of it all is that the paper has to be thin. And I have some really thin 12 by 12s that I've cut down, but you can start with any size, and the whole trick is this folds first and then this folds here, and you have to really make sure that you burnish it really well, and some will stick up a little bit. And if you want to decorate the front, make sure it doesn't go over this line, so that when, for instance, if I was to put one up here, that would hinder the opening of that. So you just make sure that you don't have anything at the top of each of these folds. So what I'm going to do now is create another one. Now this was a 12 by 12 and I've cut it down to 8.5 by 11. So I'm going to start with that one. Let's see what else I've got. 8.5 by 11. I mean, you don't have to go by measurements. So this is 8.5 by 11. So let's go, measurements don't matter. Okay. So this is 8.5, so let's go 7.5, or maybe 7. Let's go 7.5, see what happens. Let's see what happens, because I haven't tried it this way. I have not tried doing this. It's probably going to be a little bit less than, oops. Come on, I just want to cut off that bit. There's just a tiny sliver of white showing. Okay, this was a misprint because my ink, okay, instead of 11, let's make it, what did I say this was? This was going to be, okay, so it's 7 1/4, basically 7 1/4. Let me cut off this part, get rid of that. So the other one was 8.5 by 11, I think. So maybe we'll make this one, what did I say, 7 1/4 by, I don't know, maybe 9.5. I don't know. It doesn't really matter the size. I'm just doing this because I want to cut up my paper. So the first one I've got is big size. And then this one. Okay, so I guess I could do them right way up. There we go. So there's this one. So it's just a matter of going down gradually. Okay. What other kind of paper can I use here? That's the whole thing, is going through your papers and saying, okay, what am I going to use? What color? What style? But it's got to be, what am I going to say? It's got to be very thin paper. And this is almost copy paper size. So that was 7.5, 7.25. So we'll make it what? 5 3/4. I don't know if that's going to be maybe 6. Maybe 6 1/4. Be 1 inch. I could go down 1 inch, right? 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, I think. I don't know. And then this is scrap paper. Okay, and so, yeah, 1 inch down. Pretty good, because it gives me 1/2 inch on either side. So this was, how long did I say it was? This was 9.5. So let's make this 8. Could be 8.5, couldn't it? I could always cut down another. Let's just see. I mean, you don't have to do this. I'm just thinking out loud. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good so far. And you can use as many pages as you want. Okay, let me see what else I can grab. Grab. Oh, here's something that's cute. Okay, so that was, I gotta keep reminding myself, sorry, the power's out in the house, so I hope the lighting is okay. So that was 6 1/4 by 8.5. 6 1/4 by 8.5. So that means 6 1/4. Maybe I'll want to go down 5 3/4. That would be 1/2 inch. Well, let's try it first before I really screw up. And like I said, you don't have to. 6 1/4, maybe 5.5, maybe 3/4 of an inch. I don't want to cut off my birdies. I'm going to do 5 3/4 here. Now this one, and let's have a look how it looks on here. It could probably use a little bit more cutting down. So what did I have it at? So let's make it at 5.5. So I'll cut off this side of it. Okay, 5.5, and this is 8.5. So maybe around here, what will that make it? Around there. That's 8.5. This is 7.5. And I can always cut off more later. So now that I have a look at this, that looks good. Okay. I'm not really following her examples. I'm just going to grab some paper. Here's another one. So this one was, I mean, if you're looking for measurements, but you really don't have to. This is 5.5 by 7.5. 5.5 by 7.5. So this one is 6. It's a little bit short going that way. Maybe I better find another piece of paper. Oh, no, I better not use that. Sorry, guys. I just decided to do this just a second ago. Okay, this one actually could be just perfect the way it is. I don't really need to cut it down, although I could. What is it? This one is 5.5. It would be good if this one was 5. So let's have a look and see. I think that's okay. And you can go smaller and smaller and smaller until you have exactly what you want. Here's some green paper. So this one was, and we don't have to measure, just use your eye. This is 5, so let's make this 4.5. Okay, and this one is 6 3/4. Actually, is that gonna fit okay? Yep, 6 3/4. So make this say 6 1/4 or 6. Let's make it 6. Let's just go crazy here and make it 6. Sorry about the lighting. I have no lights. Power's off. I'm gonna have to burn a candle pretty soon so that you can see a little bit better. There we go. I don't know if that's gonna help or not. Okay. So let's do those for now. Let's just do all of these, starting with the larger one. Put these up here. The first fold you must make is the length. Okay, where did I put my, oh, here it is, hiding underneath all the papers. These are all the scraps. We're gonna put those away. Okay. So this is the first fold here, the first fold, and then we need to fold it down. But open it up and fold it down, fold it up, whatever. Fold it the other way, and it needs to be really sharp burnishing. Okay, and now we're going to do this, and we're going to burnish it again in the fold so that it'll stay folded. So that's the first size. Let's get the next size. Again, fold it this way, fold it this way so that it is on the long side. Sometimes what I do is I take my, let's grab it here. I take my scoreboard and put the paper against the edge and up in the corner, and then take it, especially with little paper like this, and push it in before I fold it down so that it is tucked right in, and then I can, now that's just something I do. You don't have to do that. Then I do the same this way, where I have it sitting in, tucked in this corner, flat, and then fold it down so that it is all even. This paper might have been cut a little crooked, but that's okay, we can fix that. No problem at all. Okay. So now I need to burnish this well. Now I need to burnish it the proper way. This way, here, and then fold it this way because we want the fold here and the fold here so that it flips up and flips open. Okay. And then that will go on there. Next page is this one. So again, we fold it the long way first, burnish it well, open it up, flip it this way, burnish it well. Now we fold it this way and fold it again, burnishing it really, really well so that it stays flat. That's the whole trick, is to make sure that you have it flat. Okay, so now we've got these three. Let's get the next one, which are these cute little birdies. Fold it the long way. It doesn't really take long to do these. But you can check out Natasha's video. She will probably give you better tips than I do. But I just thought this was a brilliant idea, and so did she. She definitely thought it was a brilliant idea, and she doesn't know what to call it yet. So, ooh, the sad thing about this one is that the birdies are going to be lost. They're going to be glued down, although it says important lessons, and it's going to be upside down. All right, we got the next one. Fold the long way first. I think this is such a cute idea. I think it was an absolutely brilliant idea that Natasha came up with. I love this idea. I love this fact that you can use it for a cover of your journal, or you could use it inside your journal. Either way, it is amazing. So again, yeah. Yep, it's going to be upside down and then right side up there and then open. Unless I do it this way and have that on the inside. And then when that opens up, it's going to be upside down. So, because I want this up, I'm going to fold it this way. Okay, so that's going to be glued. It's a white part. It's going to go on there. It's going to be glued down this way. But then when I open it, it'll be the right way up. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have one more to decide how I want to put it. I'm going to put this on the outside and have it blank on the inside. So again, burnish it well so that you have a good fold, and always have the fold at the top and the fold at the sides and the open ends on this side. So we're just going to do that one more time. And there we have it. I sure hope it's bright enough for you guys with no lights. And we put that here. We'll put that here. Put that here. Put that here. And then you can decorate the first one. Where did I have that cute? You put a little bit of lace on there. There we go. We can put a little puppy dog on there. There we are. Welcoming spring. And then it's just a matter of gluing them down. And all you have to do is take this one, so the next one in line, you just glue the back, put it down, take the next one, glue the back, put it down. Always remember that the open part is on this side. Okay, the back of it, put it down, another one with the fold at the top and the folds on the side. Fold at the top and the fold on the side. So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 this time, and maybe put a little puppy dog on there. And look how flat it is. It's very flat, so it'll fit nicely into a journal. So I'm not going to glue this one together. I just wanted to show you the process of how sometimes I need to measure paper, but you don't have to. You just kind of eyeball it to cut it. But for me, I just sometimes like to eyeball. I like to actual measure it and kind of get my head around that. But anyway, guys, that is it for me. Where did I put the other one? Oh, here it is. For today, this one is the one that is completely glued down, and this one is the next one that needs to be glued down. All right, well, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.